Hello, hello, hello. Check, check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. We've got a 5-5 in the chat. Mod check in the chat. How are we doing, guys? Welcome to, I nearly said the midweek show.
Huh.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Saturday, Sunday.
I feel like we needed about 10 more people to make that cool, but whatever. We give it a good go, didn't we? 5-5 from Loopy. How are we doing, chat? Sorry for the slightly late start. I will explain all in a minute. As you can hear, they're getting all the grass cut here at the RVP. And what was really cool to see, actually, was one of the guys had a remote control lawnmower.
Wow.
Which I will be typing into Amazon in the coming weeks, I think. And Janet, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community. Really. All audio.
Dad.
What do heck?
What's caused?
Hello?
Yeah.
Janet, thank you very much. Gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community. And Loops, just a check on aviation audio as well, brother, if you can, please. Gavin, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Roger, great to see you, mate. Thanks for tuning in.
Kicking the show off, Turkish Airlines, A321.
We need to check. Are you losing audio on your headphones as well? Is it just me?
Me as well.
That's weird, eh? Stand by, chat. I'm just thinking. How can we be losing our head? We're isolated from everything. That's got to be mix pre, surely.
Is the power to the splitter? Maybe.
Well, yes, it is.
Apologies, folks. We're just moving some cables around.
Yeah, so I may as well let you know, obviously. Alright, sunlight.
Oh. Okay. Can hear again.
That's the backup. Right, that's got to be this.
Yeah, connected to yeah.
I think that. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. Check 1, 2.
Also got a Jet 2 A321 Neo on the taxi out as well. This is my first show back since being away. I think you were away for a couple of days as well, weren't you?
Yeah, me and Jen just needed a couple of nights. It's been just, the last couple of months has just been chaos, absolute chaos.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we last minute just grabbed a couple of nights just to go and be quiet, go off grid for a couple of days.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well needed.
There goes the Turkish A321 departing 05 left here at Manchester Airport. Thanks, Tel.
Yeah, so what I was saying, sorry chat, was the runway visitor park is currently putting a new education centre in just where the toilets, the outside toilets are basically, and that means that the old education centre is I assume coming down because it's getting old now. And that's where the power for our location comes from, the RVP commentary tower, obviously where we stream from. It takes power from that education centre. So big shout out to the RVP, fair play. They sent us an email a few days ago and just said, look guys, just a quick heads up, your Wednesday and Friday and possibly into the weekend may be disrupted. So they didn't have to do that. A big shout out to the RVP giving us a heads up. And as we expected, we don't have power today. So we've prepared for it by using our kind of light setup that Andy uses when we do abroad shows and stuff like that. But in all honest with you guys, we've not used it for a while. We've been very lucky not to have to use this setup for quite a while here at the RVP. And we didn't want to... We could have just done like a Southside show or a pop-up show where, you know, we just have the one, but we wanted to keep the audio good and everything like that. And it was also just an excuse just to get all this stuff back out, make sure it's all still working okay, everything like that. So, yeah, that's what we're on today. So apologies for the little late start and the odd technical glitch here and there, but it should settle now. And we have been informed as well that we won't have power this weekend. Which means that we'll be on this setup again for the weekend as well, guys. So this weekend show, there'll be no MatCam and there'll be no flight radar integration, unfortunately. But it needs doing. It's one of those things. It comes with streaming at the RVP, and yeah, we can still go live. At least is the plan, hopefully. Has Twitch gone live? Doesn't look like it has, does it? Bernadette Slater, thank you very much, Premium Economy member. Really appreciate that. Thanks very much for supporting the channel today.
Can you check my headphone connection?
Yeah.
Cutting out. Yeah, sounds better now. Okay, thanks. Yeah, thank you. Welcome to VIP. Hope you enjoyed Matt's show on Wednesday as well. Yeah,
big shout out to Matt covering the Wednesday show, allowing me and Andy to take a couple of days away.
Yeah, over on the south side, and I really enjoyed his Friday show as well. Thought that was really, really good. Last week, I think that was a quite an extended live stream.
ProFlight 3D, good morning to you. Let me have a look at what's going on with Twitch as well whilst we are fixing things.
Brussels Airlines coming in from Belgium in the new livery, which doesn't look too great, I don't think, on the A320 family, but the Neos, I've noticed, looks really, really good.
John saying it was my first Airliners Live show. Well, welcome back, John. Thanks for coming back. I'm sorry that you're coming back to kind of like a stripped back show for the next couple of days, but we really appreciate you returning to the stream, and hopefully in the next week or so we should be back cooking on gas.
Yeah, a lot of our shows used to be just like this anyway, for many years. We use what's called a mix pre, which is like a quite a high-end little compact mixer, which lets us like mix all the different voice channels in and the microphones basically. And yeah, we had that set up over on the Mound for a good few years of Airliners Live history.
Oh, Twitch is live. I just don't have your chat, guys. All sorts of strange phenomenons happening today.
Yeah, the issue we had with going live, because we're running everything off power banks, which is completely normal. You know, it's what Matt does. It's what Henry did when he was streaming for us. It's what a lot of the streamers on like the south side do. But we had like this strange buzzing sound, which we think is down to the microphones and the outputs not getting grounded properly, which is weird because it's not a problem we've ever had before, but it decided to pop up this morning, so we spent a little bit of time trying to fix that before we went live. Luckily, we've got quite a lot of backup cables and backup...
Oh, we back up everything, haven't we?
Yeah, everything, yeah. Ooh, a Star Alliance special. Lufthansa, nice. A320.
And a massive thanks to Bernadette for gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Thank you very much, Bernadette.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Hope you're well.
Twitch crew, I'm going to apologise in advance today. I'm not sure why I can't see your chat. But, yeah, we've got no power, so I can't get any more devices to see the Twitch chat. So you may have to bear with us, Twitch crew, today. If you want to get involved in the chat, Twitch crew, please head over to YouTube, head over to Airliners Live. And Kevin, thank you very much for also gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community. Thank you very much, Kevin.
Appreciate it.
I wonder why that isn't working.
What a beautiful Star Alliance livery. Yeah, John, we actually really like them. I think they look particularly good on the A319s because the actual Star Alliance text takes up most of the fuselage then. If not, you know, almost all of it. So, yeah. And who in the chat has seen some of the new liveries that have been announced over the last few days for some of the European airlines, like Brussels announced their new futuristic scheme. I forget the name of it. But also Vueling released an FC Barcelona livery as well, which is pretty cool. I did share one of them on our Twitter at Airliners Live yesterday. And
Bernadette Slater also became a brand new Airliners Live VIP and then immediately gave 5 memberships to the community. That is very generous, Bernadette. Thank you so much for that. Very, very kind of you. And Mr. Matt Smith as well, also gifting a membership to the community. Thank you very, very much, Matt. Let me try it on my...
Craig saying he went to the airport pub and they weren't coming in from the airport pub. Yeah, so they're on what I suppose we call reverse runway operations today, which is where, because the wind is blowing sort of the opposite way than it usually does, they're landing on runway 05. So 05 right for arrivals and 05 left. So they'll be taking off in the direction of the airport pub today. Apparently they're on 05s roughly 1/5 of the time. Although there are some times where we have prolonged periods where it's in use. I remember last year in June we had like 2 or 3 weeks of 05 action. And lots of sunshine as well, so that was nice. I would definitely say, though, for departures or when they're on single runway ops. The runway visitor park is utterly fantastic for 05 action.
I can't wait for our evening shows to start here.
Yeah.
And Scottish Linda gifting 5 memberships to the community. Thank you so much, guys. I am aware that we've got a giveaway to do as well for Matt's show.
Oh, yeah.
I also need to do Nightbot on my laptop. I'm trying to work out how we can keep the battery going. It's my only concern right now. All I'm going to say, chat, is if you want a t-shirt giveaway today, you've got to hit the 50 within the next 1 hour, 56 minutes, because after that, apparently, according to Windows, my laptop is going to die.
Or we can just do it on Sunday.
Any giveaways we'll do next week.
Yeah. So shout out to you folks for hitting over 50 new members on the Wednesday show, which, I don't know, that's just wild. It's crazy. I know maybe the giveaway helps a little bit there, but that's still a lot of new people joining.
Yeah, it's and as we've said a few times, guys, it really, really helps the channel, your gifted memberships, because a lot of the people who receive those end up staying a member afterwards as well, which just helps the channel massively. We're not too far away from our all-time member record on YouTube as well, so thank you very much to everybody for supporting the stream as much as you do. And a beautiful BizJet over on the south side. Yeah, cool. If my eagle eyes are working, is that a November Reg on it as well?
Yes. Gulfstream coming in on the south side, so they're on 05 right arrivals today. I think most weekdays they are just on dual runway operations most of the day. But yeah, the Friday show, Matt, was fantastic. I know you had the incident with the TUI Dreamliner that you caused as well. And then I think Captain Mark joined as well at one point, and then it just went on. It was just such a good show. Just non-stop aviation action. It's probably one of the best shows of the year. Certainly the best MacCam show I've seen for a while. Really, really good.
And Claire tuning in from Cornwall, saying this is my first live stream as well. Welcome to you, Claire. Lots of brand new viewers today. Welcome to Airliners Live. It's very strange that we're getting a lot of new viewers on the one day that we're doing a show completely out of the normal for us here on the channel. Usually we have a lot more production and a lot more things going into it.
Yep.
So if this is your first time watching, all I will say is next week's shows should be a lot more impressive for you guys, at least anyway.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, the Gulfstream is just holding, ready to cross 05 left. Just holding there in front of us. Really nice view of that.
How's the audio coming through, guys? I don't know if it's just my ears. I'm not going to lie. I think it sounds better than usual.
It sounds more pure.
It does. I'll put it that way. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing as well. Let's turn the audio up on this. Have a listen. Look. IAEs. Mate.
That was nice.
Yeah, it's... I don't know if it's the preamps on this mixed pre or what. It just sounds like warmer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Heading down to London Heathrow. British Airways shuttle service. Now Gulfstream is now on the move. Let's have a nice close-up look of the really pretty Gulfstream 650.
Roger, yeah, I did see that clip. And also, I also heard the ATC, and fair play to the Lufthansa guy for just not making any excuses whatsoever, just saying, yeah, I wasn't happy with my landing, I went around. He was on training, I believe.
Oh, was that the 747s? But yeah, it's wild that wasn't.
The only thing with this mixed pre is you can't hot mute, which irritates me. I wish you could just push to mute on that clip.
Really sharp nose on that Gulfstream. Quite a large executive jet, this. Really sharp looking. bit of kit. Really nice. Yeah, so I came back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
From Fuerteventura. Another Jet 2 holiday jaunt. And flying out of Liverpool this time. And that was really, really good. Man, that airport with that airline is just such a top-notch pairing. Getting checked in really quick, really friendly people there. Just such a good laugh, you know. Nice flight down there. On obviously a Jet 2 737. Both ways. And to be fair, both ways, the flight wasn't too busy, which I'm so not used to with Jet 2. If anyone's ever flown with Jet 2, they usually just pack the plane completely. There's like very rarely many free seats. But going out, like there was whole rows that were free, which was really nice.
Nice.
And it was actually cheaper than flying from Manchester, believe it or not.
Audrey, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community. That's very kind of you, Audrey. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the channel so far today. If you're just joining, we're on a stripped back show today, just due to the RVP making some improvements, and we don't currently have power in the tower, but we've got a bit of a workaround, and we're live for you guys for the next few hours. Power in the tower. 16 gifted memberships on the channel so far, and a lot of people saying that the audio is a lot nicer today. That may be something to look at, I think.
Yeah.
This has kind of opened my eyes a bit, that we can get a lot cleaner with our audio, 100%. I wonder if, sounds mad, but I wonder if all the compressors and stuff are just making it all a bit muddy.
Yeah, maybe.
Go back to basics.
And enjoy Erica saying she's off to Fuerteventura next week. That's amazing.
Very nice. G Power returning for 22 months. Thank you very much. Saying, where would you go in your BizJet if you had the cash?
Somewhere far.
Where would you go?
Get my money's worth.
Mate, I'm not even joking, you know. I'd just go somewhere nice in Spain.
Yeah.
Mate, I just would. Go get some nice food. Oh, you fancy nipping out for tea? Yeah, alright. You know what I mean? You're in Spain, 3 hours, go for the afternoon, chill out, and then ring the pilot and say, oh, we've decided to stay another week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Staying in a villa.
Just ring Andy saying, mate, I've got really sick in Spain. I'm going to be away for a week.
We had, it wasn't like what you expect, but we had a villa when we went over there last week.
Yeah.
And so did Sam's parents. They came along. It was like an extended family holiday. But they had like a large villa. It had like an upstairs. It was like a full house. It was crazy.
Oh, so you didn't just go you and Sam then?
No. It was me and Sam and Dakota in one like villa, and it was a small villa. This it was just like a little 1-bedroom thing.
Yeah.
Fine for us. Had like a little garden, which was nice. Like some sun lounges out there. But theirs was mint. But it's a big complex though. It was
splashed out. They went to a premium package.
Yeah. They were there for a few more days than us as well. But yeah, so they did that. I looked at it on Google Maps. I was like, right, it's in this town, this resort. So I zoomed into the town. And if anyone's ever been to Fuerteventura, it's quite barren. Like, it's quite empty. It's just miles of, like, empty desert. Just, like, sometimes you'll be somewhere where you can't see a single building, like, on the horizon.
Yeah.
It's so barren. So I looked at this town. I was like, right, it's this town. Somewhere in this town. We'll go there. And as we drove into the town, it said, reception this way. I was like, what? Like, reception for what? The town? It turns out the whole town is just one resort. There's shops in it.
It's like Disneyland.
Exactly, yeah, all these houses. And all houses you can just rent and stay in, as part of it. And then there's like this big restaurant in the middle with a big water park that you've got access to. And the restaurant's all inclusive as well. It's mental. It's just like this whole ecosystem of this one resort.
Nice.
I'm so used to just being in like a little hotel in the middle of a town or whatever.
Back in a sec, I'm just going to see if I can get the batteries on.
No worries. Leap 1 Bravo engines on this 737 MAX 8. Yeah, it was really good, folks. It was a nice break, and it was very warm. Those in probably like Australia and stuff in warmer parts of the world probably laugh at the temperature that I'm considering as quite warm. but the UV was very high, like let's say VH on the old forecast, so we did get quite burnt. But temperature-wise, it was about 25 degrees Celsius. But like I said, with that UV, it was quite burny, you know. Like you can't really sit in the sun too long. Without getting your head frazzled. Another 2737 Max. Look at this, seeing double, aren't we? I can see there's a Ryanair pushed back over there as well. What Fuerteventura did we stay in? It was quite far in the north. I forget the name of the resort, but you probably find it on a map. It was literally in the north, right in the middle, on the north coast. Look for a town.
Yeah, I thought I'd have a bit of a lucky dip then, see if there was any juice in the old batteries. That's no joy.
Oh yeah.
Just to try and get a bit of extra juice on this laptop. You haven't got your laptop with you, have you?
No.
Okay.
Did you catch a tan? Apparently so. Yeah, I think I've caught a bit of a tan. It's hard to tell though, isn't it, really? It's when you get the tan lines, that's when you notice.
Mr. Terry Edwards, gifting a membership to the community. Cheers, Terry. How are you doing today, Twitch crew, as well? Hope you're all having a great day. Happy Friday as well. And Mr. Paul Brooks, gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Thank you so much, everybody.
Corralejo. No, that was near where we're staying. That was like a 20-minute drive. It's a really nice town, that. Really nice. Did a bit of shopping there. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, folks, on this FriYAY show. Usually presented by Matt, but we've swapped the two shows around. What was in Matt? So for those rocking up expecting Matt and disappointed, I'm sorry.
It's Tui Max on the way out to Tenerife.
But am I right in thinking that Matt's going to be on Arek's show tomorrow, I think?
Is he?
Yeah, it's either tomorrow or next weekend. Does anyone in the chat know? I know he did a post about it, and I only briefly seen it. So I didn't memorise like the dates and stuff. Getting a bit of a name for himself, isn't he?
I was going to say, he's getting famous.
He's getting all booked up with interviews and appearances. Yeah, tomorrow morning. Nice. I'll tune into that. We'll be building a wardrobe tomorrow. Got all the bits for the IKEA wardrobe arriving today, yeah.
Watch out.
It's going to be fun, isn't it?
A big thanks to everyone tuning in. 1.2k viewers as this Ryanair Max taxis right past us here on the way out to Valencia. Matt's cheating on you guys. I know I'm going to have a word with Arek, trying to poach our presenters. Listen, Arek, you know what I mean? We can unbecome friends, you know.
Yeah, he's going to go live. It'd be like, right, we've got Matt on the show today. He's like, where is he? Oh, he's on the car park. Let's go live.
Hey. Well,
that'd be funny.
Hey guys, are you restocking the A380 holographic anytime soon? I need one.
We're getting a lot of requests for them. We could
drop me an email because I may be able to find one for you.
That's true.
Drop me an email. I will do my best.
Might just have to order some more of them. Yeah, folks, we got some new desk holographic displays on the website. They're all Airliners Live original designs. You got the Concorde, the Eurofighter Typhoon, and also the Boeing 747 design as well. Go and have a look at them, and you can also buy them as a set of 3 as well if you want all 3 and you want to save a bit of money. Go and have a look. Airliners.live is the website. You support the channel with your purchase as well, of course. Great gift as well if anyone's into aviation in the family or friends.
No way. Mate, Jen's just sent me a picture of something that's on the telly.
Yeah.
They've definitely watched the Airliners Lounge channel. Plane jamming, what it means.
All right.
It's funny, isn't it, when we release a video, how it all starts popping up everywhere, you know what I mean? Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen the latest video on the Airliners Lounge, go and give it a watch. We are aware of a slight audio issue on it, so don't worry about that. But it doesn't disrupt the video at all. Go and give it a watch. All about GPS spoofing and GPS jamming and how it's affecting aviation.
Yes.
That video is on our second channel, Airliners Lounge, where we produce documentary and informational content. Ryanair heading out to Valencia, and the sound you can hear in the background out for Bridgetown, Aer Lingus A330. This is going to sound nuts. Ben, welcome to you. And Dan, gifting a membership.
A330-300 series.
Chrissy B saying my Airliners Live Concorde 50th anniversary mug has broke. Chrissy, Chrissy, it's funny you mention that, because I found my mug the other day, and we were having a bit of a sort out, and I've got one of those mugs, and I thought, that's a nice design. Obviously without the 50 on it, just the head-on Concorde. So I'm going to have a look for that and probably put that as our first design on the new zip-up hoodies. So I'm going to look for that on Monday, see if I can dig it out, because yeah, it's a really nice design. I love it.
That's a really old design. 2019?
Yeah, that goes back a while, yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day. Just goes to show how long you've been around though, Chrissy.
Yeah, it really does.
Looking rather busy over at Terminal 3 today, the Ryanair on the taxi as well.
There's USB on this laptop, USB-C, with a power symbol next to it. That's got to be power output, sure. It's not worth, you know.
Well, Sam's laptop is powered by USB-C.
I know, there's a few like that, and I'm just wondering, is that like a get out of jail?
Quickly Google it.
Because you definitely don't want to load power in on and out, do you?
No, I don't think it
I suppose it'd probably be some sort of break in the channel.
Yeah.
You know what, chat? What we'll do is, because I am worried about this laptop dying, let me get the giveaway ready from Matt's show on Friday. So if you're one of our channel members, one of our VIPs, we do giveaways when we hit 50 gifted memberships and 100 gifted memberships. We give away a t-shirt and then we give away a hoodie. And Matt's show did 74, I believe. So thank you so much, everybody. If you want to be in with a chance of winning yourself a t-shirt, if you're one of our members, type !Matt in the chat. !Matt. Not !Matt works for Eric.
Oh, wow. A G-Sun H, is it?
It is.
Wow. Very new.
We'll be joining us at 11:15, folks. Exclamation mark Matt in the chat if you're one of our VIPs. On the taxi out for Orlando, we also have the A350-1000 from Virgin Atlantic.
Yes.
We've seen that in a moment, and that's just following out a TUI Dreamliner for Dalaman. Quite a nice busy stream today. I quite like Fridays.
See why Matt doesn't know. It's a good sign that they're using the TUI Dreamliners on the European, sort of shorter routes now.
Yeah.
Still following this Aer Lingus A330.
Very nice.
Making our left-hand turn. Must have a beautiful view from up there. Below the clouds. Left-hand turn, seeing the airport behind. Not too windy today as well. There's a bit of a breeze.
And the winner, ladies and gents, of the first T-shirt, Yaboosh, Lee Fuller. Jen took the mick out of me, by the way, for going Yaboosh every time we do a giveaway. Just going to point that out. I think I'm, high spirits.
That's a new thing right there.
Because I cringe every time you go Yaboosh on a live stream. Yaboosh, Lee Fuller, just got yourself a T-shirt, mate. Get a message in the chat, Lee. Let us know in an email which T-shirt you want, which colour, size, design.
Really steady climb out there for the EasyJet.
Jen said, I just tuned in and you just done it.
Yaboosh.
Can we all get a Yaboosh in the chat for Mrs. Airliners Live, please? Every time Jen, from now on, says hello in the chat, guys, I want all of you to type Yaboosh. Hey, you have, Lee. You've won yourself a T-shirt, mate. So if you head to Airliners Live, pick one out and use a little message symbol at the bottom right of the website.
Enjoy.
Let us know which one you want, what size, what colour. Lib A350-1000.
Lady Emmeline, the name on her.
Chat. So some celebration emotes in the chat. It's my sister's 30th birthday today.
Hey.
Big shout out to Abby, who's going to be having a themed party as well.
Nice.
90s party, I think it is.
Very nice.
So everyone's coming all dressed up and, looking like the cool kids. But my dad's down there at the minute. I think my mum's on her way down as well. Hope you have a great weekend. Sorry we can't be down there with you this weekend, but I'm sure we'll catch up with you soon. Hope you have a great birthday from me and Jen as well.
Yaboosh to Martin's sister.
Hey, well, none of that. And big thanks to everyone supporting the stream today. 23 brand new VIPs in today's stream so far. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers all. Budding.
Birding. You mean your sister's 21 again? Yeah, I think you only have to use that excuse, mate, when you get to about our age. Is that you?
TUI Dreamliner on the roll now.
Simon, cheers for gifting a membership, mate. And David gifting a membership as well. Thank you.
Beautiful rotation there. TUI Dreamliner climbing out of Manchester Airport. Yeah, a bit of drama on last week's FriYAY show with a TUI Dreamliner that departed for, I think it was Punta Cana, and had to come back, didn't it, because it had a technical fault with the aircraft.
Yep. Big shout out to Matt. There's been plenty of comments in the chat just talking about his professionalism on the stream as well, and not getting too crazy and excited, which you see on a lot of these streams these days. I think he did an absolutely mega job. Yeah,
loads of positive comments on that. Already rolling the Virgin A350.
Great to see that going off on 05. And Andy Peacock saying, I just want to say, whatever you have done to the sound, please don't change it. It's seriously good.
I want to hear it back now.
The problem is, Andy, I don't know how we're not going to be able to change it, because we can't stream up here all the time.
You'd have to make use of the MixPre's preamps, while also using the big mixer for the, mats and the sound effects and stuff.
But you'd still pass the MixPre through its preamp, so wouldn't you, to get the signal?
Or the other way around? The big mixer into the MixPre? But, yeah. I suppose you don't really change the audio levels that much as well, so it's not like you need the big faders.
Yeah, leave that one with us.
Yeah.
Buffalo Tracker, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community as well. Awesome, thank you, mate. Yeah, I'd love nothing more, guys, than to just to completely revamp everything. But I think it's never a good idea. I think we've kind of settled into the shows quite nicely at the moment.
There's a lot of moving parts, isn't there?
There is.
It's definitely tricky to add more to it. Because there's also just more failure points and more things to consider.
Yeah, I suppose the only thing that differs between this and the other setup is post-processing and preamps. And I can't imagine... I'm sure the post-processing can be cleared up a bit, but we've only got a bit of compression and EQ.
Yeah.
I think it's more likely the preamps, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll definitely have a listen back. Still following this Virgin A350.
Nice. The sound you heard was a Ryanair on the way out to Prague, and just heading down to hold short at 05 left, out for Lisbon, an Embraer 190 from TAP Express.
Lovely.
But yeah, it's always good when... Because this was one of the things that me and Andy spoke about, was it yesterday? It's we could just go and do a Southside show. But it's always a bit fun sometimes doing things like this, just to try new things and do things differently. And as you can see here, we've stumbled across some audio improvements that we can make that we weren't even aware that we needed to make until now. So it's always good just to mix it up a little bit. Jordan, welcome to Premium Economy membership, a brand new Airliners Live VIP. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Jord.
Got some waves in the chat.
So it's not a name I recognise, that, so welcome. Let us know if you're new around here, or certainly looks like you're new to VIP.
Oh, I'm glad you like The Gentleman. Yeah, it's a mega series, isn't it? Really enjoyed it.
How long has the Concorde been out of service for? Since the early 2000s.
And Seb saying it's World Pilot Day today. I did not know that.
Hey.
Probably should have done. And Lee Fuller gifting a membership to the community after winning a prize. Thank you very, very much.
See, I think I've seen that World Pilot Day on Twitter and stuff, but there's so many World something days that they just all blend into one.
Jonathan, am I right in thinking you're in the biz, mate? Because I seem to remember chatting to you about audio stuff before. So it sounds like you're getting a lot better dynamic range.
Yeah. That makes good. Normally we do run compressors.
That would be down to post-processing then, because we whack some compressors on.
Yeah, because, the flip side of that, there is a lot of dynamic range. So, and that might not be a good thing, because, like now you can't hear this plane. It'd be nice still to hear it a bit earlier. But, I don't know. It's definitely a balance there.
So you hear there as the aircraft comes past our position, you do hear a much louder sound, and we do try and compress the aviation audio, as Andy says, just to bring the aviation closer to you guys at home when it's further away. Now, for those who aren't really familiar with sort of aviation, with audio things, a compressor basically just squashes the sound waves, so that the louder points are a more similar volume to the quieter points. So that basically, in really simple terms, basically, and then you turn the volume up a bit, and that just allows you guys to like hear some audio maybe from this EasyJet that's just lining up now as it begins its takeoff roll. But as Jonathan rightly points out, it does reduce our dynamic range a lot.
Yeah, so it doesn't sound as pure when you do that,
Yeah.
Like how it gets louder and louder, and then,
Well, I guess it all comes down to personal preference, really.
Yep.
What you guys prefer to hear.
Same with music, isn't it? Like music these days is a lot more squashed, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It sounds louder in your face, whereas some people prefer a bit more breathing space, headroom, they call it,
But there's definitely a much purer sound there, though, as well, I think. And that just comes down to the quality of the mixer. It's a lot purer.
Another executive jet on the taxi as well.
Yeah, this one from NetJets, just heading down to London. I'm just arriving on the south side, the green Iceland Air Max. Not seen this one for a while. Following in an Aer Lingus ATR.
Iceland Air sending in a couple of Maxes these days. The occasional 757 still. But Iceland Air have ordered a lot of A321 XLRs to replace the 757s, but I don't think they've taken shape yet in their fleet. So they're still relying on the 75s for the time being.
Brady C saying that my two girls are on the EasyJet 1120 flight on the way to Disney. So I guess we must have just caught that one leaving there. Was that the EasyJet that just left?
EasyJet to Orlando.
Yeah,
I'll be too
Paris. Yep. So I think we just caught that one for you there, mate. Hope you have a great time. And also on the taxi out, Jet 2 757 Alpha November for Tenerife, and that's followed out by the Singapore A350-900 for Houston. A couple of nice departures coming up, folks. Make sure you smash that like button as well. Today sounds a lot more real. Yeah, that would make sense, Chris, yeah. Oh, chat, you've left us with some things to do now, haven't you?
What have we signed up for here?
Oh, nice, Jonathan. That sounds awesome, mate. Yeah, you've put my thinking cap on now, chat. I'm going to struggle to talk for the next 10 minutes.
Like I said, I'm pretty hyped to listen back to this. And I think a 757 and an A350 will be good additions. Nice visibility today. You can see the hills and the moors behind there. Looking really nice.
Getting audio up to you was the reason why we stopped using this, wasn't it? I'm just trying to think back.
Yeah, I can't remember. There's a lot of benefits about the other one though, isn't there? That's what you mean.
Yeah, but I think the reason we moved away from this was because we were passing the audio from downstairs to upstairs, and it was just picking up all sorts of nonsense on the way, wasn't it? Whereas now you're just giving me audio, we're not taking...
Yeah, not sure. Nice, Suze. Yeah, the video quality does look good today. Again, the extra visibility is nice. We might be doing a Sunday show. Have you spoken to Matt yet? Because I spoke to him briefly yesterday about it.
No, I've not spoke to Matt yet. We only got made aware yesterday afternoon that there won't be any power here for Sunday. So the option for Matt to come is there. We've got a spare mic slot for him if he wants to come. But we've also given him the choice where he can take a Sunday off if he wants as well, because it's very rare that we won't need him on a Sunday. So it's entirely up to Matt, chat. It's entirely up to him.
Yeah, can't have a remote cam set up, so we'll just have similar to today, basically. Tell you what, it's still chilly today. That
Is
wind,
it?
yeah, proper chill to it.
Simon, there's a quite notable improvement on the audio of the planes. The engines are so much clearer. The voice audio is much clearer as well.
Huh. Very nice. Dual runway ops today as well, so 05 right is being used for the arrivals. As you can see here, EasyJet's touched down just moments ago.
You know what, nothing would change, would it? You could just patch the pre in as the interface instead. Downstairs. And we wouldn't need to run anything up to you.
Yes. Jet 2757.
But we would have to use two, because we need to get Matt's audio in.
Yeah.
Let's have a listen to this. 7.5. I'm going to turn it up a bit, I think.
Very nice sound. RB211 Rolls-Royce engines. It's going to sound nuts when it departs. Golf Lima Sierra Alpha November. Lima Sierra on the reg corresponds with Jet2's headquarters, LS being the postcode. Leeds. They also use a DR Golf Dash Delta Romeo for some aircraft. That corresponds with Dart Group. And they also have JZ, I think, and JS, which correspond to Jet2.
Right, chat. I don't want one person to not do this. Everybody, every single one of you in the chat who's a VIP, 10 out of 10 in the chat straight away. Because Nigel from the Stockport Radio Society has just waved at me from downstairs. He's brought with him, because he's heard us chatting on this, a Jackery power back to plug my laptop in.
Nice. We were talking about that before, weren't we? That's so funny. Nigel
has just provided us some power, temporary power for my laptop, and he said he's brought the charging kit and he's going to leave it with us so we can use it on Sunday as well.
What a legend.
Big shout out, main man Nige, hooking us up with not only the scanning gear, but also bringing us some temporary power down as well. Absolute legend. Thank you very, very much. I know I just said thank you again a few times, but honestly, big shout out. Thanks for that. That's going to be very, very helpful, actually.
Oh,
very helpful.
That's so funny.
Heard us talking about it and thought, he's got a solution.
What a guy.
There we go. We did think of buying one of these, didn't we?
Yes.
But we just thought, how many times are we going to need it? So I guess now is kind of like a little cool little way of testing it, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think you could run the PC off it. But the laptop, I'd be curious how long it lasts.
Well, yeah, so my laptop is on, he said it wasn't fully charged. The laptop's currently on 51% battery, and it's just gone up to 52, so it is charging. And his Jackery pack says it's on 81%. So 81%. Mods, just because me and Andy were thinking of getting one of these, if you can just write 81% Jackery in our little chat, and then at the end of the show, ask me again what it's on. They're derating them 7.5s a lot, aren't they?
Yes.
They really are. They're so much quieter than normal. Yeah. Annette, thank you very much, gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community. Thank you so much. Yeah, Mod, so what I'll do is I'll check what it's on at the end of the show, just to see how much juice it uses on this laptop here. But seriously, Nige, that is so helpful, mate. Thank you very much for doing that. That's come in clutch today, because my laptop was dying quick.
Singapore A350-900 on the taxi out.
Gassy on Twitch saying the Iceland Air had a nice paint job. Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? It is warmed on me a bit, that one. It's yeah, it's not the classic one, but it's alright. It's alright. But I honestly cannot wait now for the Wednesdays. Cannot wait for Wednesdays on the streams to do. Is it this Wednesday coming? That's the first one, or is it the Wednesday after?
Yeah, I think it'll be the
Wednesday the 1st
of May. Yeah.
Chat. This Wednesday coming, we have to double check this with the RVP, but this Wednesday coming may be the first afternoon Wednesday stream. We switched to our summer schedule. Now, the RVP only opens till 7 o'clock for May, but then they extend to 8 o'clock later on. So, at least for May, we'll be finishing an hour earlier, but after that, we'll be going an hour longer, basically. But we just thought we can get an extra month with our American friends, and hopefully you guys sort of coming in from work should get an hour or two, before we have to go offline. We're going to be making full use of the RVP late opening hours, and we encourage our members and community members to come down, come and have a bit of a meet-up, make the most of it if you can. Bring your cameras down because the lighting is incredible from the RVP at the afternoon. And if you can come down and make the most of it, guys, we'd really recommend it. It's Loopy's birthday on Wednesday. Well, I don't want to see you in the stream, mate. We'll take your credentials off you. Go and have a chill, go and have a meal or a beer or whatever you want to do. Hope you have a fantastic day, Loops. Is it a public... Oh, you know what? It is a public holiday.
When's
it is
that?
a public holiday.
Wednesday.
Is it? So, no, it can't be Wednesday. It's got to be the Monday, hasn't it?
Yeah, it usually is the Monday.
So is this Monday coming? Chat, when's the bank holiday? There's 2 in May, right? A350 on the way out to Singapore. And Kimberly tuning in from Michigan, USA. Welcome.
Hello.
The 6th is the holiday. Okay, so not this Monday, the one after. Right, Roger Dodgers.
Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, so much for May being... we're going to get stuck in May. There's 2 bank holidays in May.
There is.
Birthday naps are the best. Yeah, they really are. Why are you doing the head slap thing, Jen? I'm sorry, I don't know when every bank holiday in the UK is, off the top of my head. What do you mean?
Well, he knows it now, so yaboosh.
Yaboosh, yeah, take that.
Yaboosh. Pegasus taxiing in as well. There's a Ryanair as well just landed. That's over on 05 right. Alton Park Bank Holiday British Superbikes. Nice, Tony. I used to go to them events.
As if I've had a brew on the side of my bag this whole time and forgot about it.
Oh, rip. Yeah, good weekends up.
Live Cup, what was it?
I've been watching a bit of the Formula One lately.
Sam's doctrinated you, has she?
Yeah. Well, her brother works for one of the Formula One teams.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. One that's not doing too good.
Why, is he driving?
He probably will be at this rate. No, he works in the... they have their own wind tunnel. This one's in Oxfordshire. And he's an engineer on the wind tunnel for the Formula One team. I was telling him about how split scimitar winglets work, because we were flying on one coming back from Fuerteventura. So if you see one of the F1 cars with big sticky winglets on it,
I mean, I don't think saving fuel is high on their list of priorities.
Yeah, it's more efficient though, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Pete's saying it's the 6th and the 27th for the bank holidays. Okie.
BTCC, is that British Touring
Car Championship. Love that.
I've never watched that. I feel like I should.
Mate, they get so close to each other.
Yeah.
So close. And what's cool as well is, like in Formula One where you get somebody who's like always winning every single race and it just gets a bit boring.
Yeah, that's literally it, isn't it?
In the touring cars, I don't know exactly how, how it's worked out. But in the touring cars, if someone's doing really well, you get more weight added to your car. So, or at least it used to be when I used to watch it anyway.
Should have that with Formula 1, really.
So yeah. So basically it makes it nice, tight racing. David, brand new premium economy member. Thank you very much, David. And Gabby saying, are you up for some DCS again today? Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. You drop me a message whenever you're ready. I will be on.
Yeah, it is Alpine that he works for. every race is the same though in F1.
I like how British touring cars are supposed to be non-contact. Yeah, good luck. Contact in every race, isn't it? And Jessica Allen, good morning to you. EasyJet on the taxi out in front of us here at the RVP. A319 today on the way over to Belfast. Just a short hop for that Diddy Airbus.
That Formula Drift, like every second car, and that was crashing into something.
No, Seb, I must admit, mate, me and MSFS, I do it a lot for a bit, and then I have a break, and then I come back and I do it again. And at the minute, I'm into DCS. I'm really into DCS at the moment. Really enjoying it. But I've even been streaming it a little bit on a little sniper account. I'm not going to advertise it on Airliners Live. You're just going to have to find it on Twitch. If you find it, you find it. If you don't, you don't. Because I'd made a little Twitch alt account just to basically, what I wanted to do was I wanted to get some advice and some help in DCS, and I made the channel just to show what I was doing, and so people can comment and say, oh, if you do this, like that's a bit easier and things. I've learnt a lot so far. I've been flying a lot. A big shout out as well to the 104th lads, Maverick, Gabby's been in there as well, Windows has been in there. We were chatting with Pyro the other day as well. Tricky Tricker's like the biggest geek on the planet. He's a massive geek. No one likes him. He just rolls around, throws donuts in his tank and shoots you at the fart because he's a massive geek. Don't talk to him, guys. But apart from him, everybody else is 10 out of 10. Absolutely 10 out of 10. And we've been having a lot of fun. So if you're on Twitch and you're browsing the DCS category, you may come across me somewhere on a little alt account.
2 viewers.
And if you do, you do.
Sort by lowest viewers.
It's very, very strange, though, streaming on a channel that doesn't have affiliate, because I went on there the other day just to add some funny sound effects as my channel points redeem. And it went, sorry, you cannot use channel points because you are not affiliate. I nearly cried. Tasker, welcome back for 25 months. Thank you very much. Saying British Touring Car Championship season this weekend. Oh, good. So it's starting. I always seem to catch it by accident on like ITV4 or whatever it is. Every now and again.
Vincent said in the chat that they actually do consider fuel burn in Formula 1 a lot. Since
I'm sure they do.
They're not allowed to refuel. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're not anymore. Yeah, there's no refueling. That'll be awesome, Seb. That'll be really good to get you on, mate. Seb's going to get a new PC in the next month.
Oh, yeah, he said, yeah.
How's the video about identifying different planes coming along? I don't think it's a video, Hannah. I think there was something else that Andy was working on for that.
Yeah, that's still in the works. I've just not had time to get cracking on it. It's a good video, though, especially with the new office. It's going to be pretty straightforward. What I was thinking, guys, it was going to be a like a guide.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of YouTubers and stuff charge for guides, so I might do a price on it. But if you're a VIP, make it either free or like silly cheap, like 50 pence or something. Just like a tip. Basically, you can leave a tip. Pay what you want. Maybe make it free, but you can leave a tip. I don't know, something like that. Just as another benefit to being a VIP, basically. Even if you've been gifted a membership as well, you can still make use of that.
Yeah, we got a couple of videos to get cracking on now that we're in the new place.
Yeah, we were thinking, like basically a workflow video. So, essentially, folks, would you be interested in seeing a video of like how we do projects or videos specifically from start to finish? So, like, literally, it was like brainstorming, script writing, researching, scheduling, then even like filming, setting up the cameras, the lights,
and down to the editing as well.
The editing, like literally a full video where we just vlog the whole thing. I don't know if that's interesting to you folks. Let us know. Especially for like the airliners lounge videos, I think it'd be interesting for.
Yeah.
Because, like I said,
and we also need to do the airport video as well.
Yes.
Which we will do as soon as the weather improves, and we can, because a lot of the places at the moment are really muddy and really damp.
I know. I don't know if you folks seen it, but there was meant to be an event on next weekend here at the RVP. That would have been Bank Holiday weekend actually, which was that Blue Lights emergency vehicle special event, which has now been postponed because of the weather. And the guys here at the RVP, you know, they see it week in, week out. You know, when the rain falls too much, it means the ground gets waterlogged because there's a lot of grass, and it's just not ideal for an event where vehicles are being parked on the grass.
Currently, Super Chats are switched off, but if you do want to send a donation to the channel, you can use our tip link. The Streamlabs tip link, which is in the chat. We receive 100% of your donation on that link. And if you want to support the channel and the community, if you're enjoying yourself today, guys, consider gifting a membership. You can do that by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking gifted membership. We are only 20 gifted members away from giving away another t-shirt, guys. If we hit 50 new members, we'll give away a t-shirt. And if we hit 100 members, we'll give away a hoodie. You can do that by clicking the dollar symbol and clicking gifted membership.
And thanks to Nige, we can actually give it away today.
Yeah, big shout out to Nige. Yeah, we can actually do the giveaway when we hit it. Yeah. Low key, Andy, I think this is probably one of these just really good emergency things. You know?
Yeah.
That probably would have got us out of jail quite a lot today, wouldn't it? Cathay Pacific, A350-900.
Don't often see these on the Wednesdays or Sundays.
They always used to operate 1000s Cathay Pacific back in the day, but they seem to have settled into the 900s post-COVID.
Yeah, I've seen the odd one here and there, but it is virtually this variant.
Jester Mike, thank you, mate, gifting a membership to the community. Really appreciate that. And Mr. City Sounds also gifting a membership. And that's followed by Yorkshire Rose with the 5 gifted memberships coming into the channel. Thank you so much, Yorkshire Rose.
Thanks, Yorkshire Rose, and everyone else. Do appreciate it.
And that Cathay Pacific is on the way out to Hong Kong, a flight of just under 6,000 miles. One of our longest flights, if not the longest flight out of Manchester.
Yeah, I think it's just short of Singapore, just shy of that. I think that's over 6,000. Long overdue taxi. Is it running late, is it? I feel like a yaboosh. But you can get that if we get another giveaway going.
Yeah, there you go. Gabby, I don't know, man, last night I got absolutely wrecked, mate. Last night was not a good stream. I just kept getting blown up in my Gazelle by IR missiles that didn't give me a warning that they were coming. And then I hopped in the F-18 for a bit. Too much, couldn't handle it. Got back in the Gazelle and got shot down by a little guy with a machine gun on the back of a pickup truck. And I thought, yeah, that's my time to call it a night and go to bed.
So what are you doing in a Gazelle? Because is it like a reconnaissance?
So I didn't realise, but it's massively powerful in air-to-air in that era, though. So it's an 80s server. So you can only use certain missiles, Fox 2s, Fox 1s. You can't use Fox 3s on there, I don't think. So I'm loaded with 4 Mistral missiles, 2 on each side. And we're hiding in the bushes like a little rat. And we're popping up and shooting jets when they fly past us, sort of within 2 or 3 miles. And usually 2 missiles, you should down a jet. So, yeah, we usually have a little pack of us, 3 or 4 of us. And we basically, you're using the Gazelle like a mobile ground-to-air missile system, essentially. That's literally what you're doing. You're just moving, hiding, waiting for something to fly past and shooting. So it's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful if you use it in the right way. I'm really enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would, to be fair, as well. Pia, thank you very much for gifting a membership. And Amy Staff Nurse also following Pia and gifting a membership as well. Thank you very much, guys. And Malky Stoddart also gifting a membership to the community. Cheers, everybody. A350 on the roll. Imagine the nerve of the enemy not telling them they're shooting you. It's not that. It's when you get shot with an IR missile, your aircrafts don't pick it up, so they don't set alarms off. When you get shot with a Fox 2 or a Fox 3 missile, or I definitely know a Fox 3 anyway, it'll set alarms and things going off that you've been fired on, and you can evade and drop flares and stuff like that. But with an IR missile, you get nothing. So you either have to have your eyes to the skies and be looking for the trail from the missile if you think someone may have shot at you, or if you're just having a little flight through the valley like I was, it comes as a big surprise. Deborah, good morning to you. Great to see you in the chat. And for anyone wondering what we're talking about, we are talking about Digital Combat Simulator, DCS, which is a really in-depth military aviation sim.
I just need to run the loo real quick, but
no worries.
Nothing really crazy happening, so I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, no trains. Absolutely, mate. No way. And Spencer Smith, thank you so much for gifting a membership to the community. Really appreciate that, Spencer. Thanks for supporting the channel, dude. Glad you're enjoying the stream. And Pia's currently at the mechanics, just waiting for him to change the wheels. Hopefully it's an easy fix for you there, Pia, not too expensive. And we are only 9 gifted memberships away from our next t-shirt giveaway, folks. And Spencer Smith gifting the membership. That's gone to Ace Airstream. Hope you enjoy that. And the Ryanair you can just see passing on your screen there is on the way out to Poland, in Warsaw specifically. And we also have a Virgin Atlantic A330 for Atlanta on the taxi out as well. Should be coming around the corner shortly. I'll jump up and bring you a shot of that for you guys if Andy's not back. And Elizabeth is watching us on the train on the way back to Manchester. Hope the train ride is alright. And Dad's Secret Kitchen gifting a membership as well. Thank you, Dad. Jenny Watts, hello, hello. Great to see you today. And Matt Smith just reminding everybody that if anybody's interested, a few of the team and a few of the viewers will be down at the RVP for the Wednesday evening live shows for some photography on the main mound. So make sure you come down, support the Runway Visitor Park late opening hours. We're big fans of it, and we love it, absolutely love it. So if you guys are available, come down, bring your cameras, and some of our team will most likely be down there as well and can help you with camera settings and get a bit of a photography club going. But I'm just going to jump up quickly, guys, and bring you this Virgin Atlantic. Stand by.
Very nice.
What a timing. I just hopped up.
I know. Total of 42 new members on today's show. That's wild. Thank you, folks.
Cheers, everyone.
Virgin A330 heading out to Atlanta. It's a very busy route for Virgin because they code-share with Delta. So if you book a lot of different routes from Manchester to the United States, then you might end up on a Virgin flight. Crossing over at Atlanta and then going on with Delta, which is what I almost did one time when I went to Austin, but I ended up just getting a direct flight to Houston with good old Singapore Airlines. And Beastie, thank you so much for the gifted membership as well. Appreciate it.
Cheers, Beastie.
Hope you're well. And Robert got the membership there. Make sure you say thank you in the chat if you did get gifted a membership by anybody. You can make use of all the perks of being a member as well if you are gifted one. That includes discounts on merchandise. If you hit the see perks button below the stream, you can see details on that. But also you get access to all the emotes in the chat. You get a nice colour to your name, a badge next to your name that changes over time, as well as recognition of a VIP in the chat. Brussels, flight 2174, heading off to Brussels. Call sign Bravo Echo Lima 8, Mike Papa. It's a 14-year-old plane.
Beautiful backdrop today with the clouds.
It's nice, isn't it? And yeah, the Virgin Atlantic flight 109er is lined up on 05 left. She'll be departing any moment now, hopefully with that left-hand departure that we see all too often with the transatlantic stuff, and you get that nice shot with the tower as well. Over at the Terminal 2, newest pier, the Air France flights 1069er to Paris Charles de Gaulle, now picking up. It's an Airbus A220. I think that's had a really quick turnaround. You call this morning, Terry Edwards. Oh dear. What a schoolboy error. Also, final approach. It'll be on the other runway, but we'll see the arrival of the Emirates A380. That's only at 1,500 feet. It's not far away at all. See it on Flight Radar 24. Emirates Flight 17, Dubai to Manchester. Coming in Scheduled arrival time of 12 p.m. So it's a couple of minutes late, but that's decent compared to what it normally is. It's a 9-year-old Airbus A380-800 Super Jumbo. Of course, they don't make the Airbus A380s anymore. Although I don't know much about like Toulouse and other places, but I know at Harden in North Wales, where they used to build the wings for the A380, the actual site for the wing production is still there. I don't know how much of the tooling still exists though. But there are like hearsay that maybe one day they might return and make a newer version of the A380. A380 Neo, so to speak.
Yeah, it's been rumoured for a while, hasn't it? It keeps cropping up and then disappearing again, and cropping up again, and yeah, not sure if it's ever going to get there, but I know, especially Emirates, they're keen, but that's probably down to their commitment to the platform, and out of everybody, they're certainly going to be the most invested in the A380.
Yeah. Here it is, touching down. Smoky touchdown. It's currently the 4th most tracked aircraft in the world on Flight Radar 24. I think we actually don't have many people tracking planes today on FR24, so we might be able to actually bump the plane up a little bit. 680 people viewing this on Flight Radar 24 at the moment. 728 now. What I'd love is to get a plane number 1 worldwide. And I've noticed that Flight Radar normally do little tweets about like why a plane has hit number 1. Imagine they tweeted out, like, yeah, it's just because the airline is live poison. Just having a laugh.
Like some little Cessna in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It's now number 3 worldwide tracked. Coming in on 05 right here at Manchester Airport. It's going to taxi into Terminal 1 at Manchester and use stand 12. This is one of 3 A380s that we'll see here at Manchester today. The first one's already gone. This is now flight 17. It's going to go back out on Emirates flight 18. And then later in the evening we've got 19 and 20. 21 and 22 are the morning flights, so they obviously added them in later chronologically. It'd be good to get all landings number 1. What you need to be at London Heathrow where there's just constant heavies in a storm. Number 2 now. Tempting fate. I don't know why it's going up now. it's on the ground. Jessica saying 4 weeks and I'll be flying on this bad boy. Yo. Have you already got your seats allocated and stuff? I haven't found out how to participate in a games night. Yeah, I haven't done one for a good few months now. So when I do, I could maybe make a post on YouTube. Would that be easier? And then just tell everyone how to play. But you have
also dawned on me.
Oh yeah,
and I've put it on Monday meeting.
Okay.
That we completely missed the last month's newsletter.
Yeah. I think this month will be a bit of
a bumper one.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a hectic month or so, guys, so apologies that we completely missed the newsletter, but yeah, we've been snowed under, both professionally and somewhat personally as well.
Yes.
is probably an understatement for not just myself but also for Andy as well. So we'll get back on it. I know we've fell short on a couple of things, so apologies about that.
This is just past 1,000 people tracking it. Wow. It's just climbed by about 400.
If you've got flight radar on your phone, guys, go and click on this A380 and let's see if we can get it to number 1 before it reaches stand 12 here at Manchester. I'm sure we can.
Yeah, this doesn't depart till after 2 p.m, but you know they commonly depart half an hour to an hour late anyway. So by the time they go out, it's usually after 3. It's a long time to wait to see the plane go out, which is a shame, but we usually catch the departure of Emirates Flight 22 in the morning on a Sunday show, which I think is scheduled about 9 a.m, so it's usually quite a reasonable catch for us. It's still climbing.
Not long to go, guys. It's nearly there.
Go on, folks. Flight Radar 24. Give it a track. Oh, we're so close. We're like less than 100 away. It's gone from 600 to now 1,100. And it's 1,200 at the number 1 spots are.
Come on, folks.
I'm sure there's a couple of people in the chat who can join on this bandwagon. I'm going to do it on my phone actually as well. Just realised I wasn't doing that. There you go. Leave it on the desk.
It's just about to make the turn onto stand.
No!
Can we do it?
Come on! Screenshots at the ready. Now starting that turn. Right, it's climbed to above 1,200. Oh, the other thing's gone up. No!
Right, which channel's behind the other one?
It's a Eurofighter Typhoon. That's I don't know why that's getting tracked. I mean, it's over south of France.
I bet Nigel's behind it. I can see him grinning on from the mountains. He's just looked over me. I bet he's behind that Typhoon. He's shared it on all his radio groups.
Oh man, it was such a good effort. If that didn't go up, he would have easily been a number 1. Easily. Get off that.
He's shaking his head. Don't believe him. If you think you're getting your Jackery pack back, you got another thing coming. Jackery pack? What Jackery pack? I'm not seeing a Jackery pack.
Oh,
and you can't get into the Heli Centre to get it back as a key code now.
Oh, the Typhoon's got up even more. What's going on?
Oh, that Typhoon is...
That's a popular Typhoon right there. Anyone know what the deal with that Typhoon is? Flight Radar, give me a tweet. It's Chris in the chat. About the Norwegian with a special livery. But that Typhoon, though, there's something popping off about it. I don't understand why, because it's just like I'd kind of understand if it was in like a one of the unstable regions, should we say, but it's just over south of France, so I don't know. Oh, chat, you guys give yourselves a pat on the back.
Yeah, good effort.
It's up to 1,500 down the Typhoon.
Is it?
It's as this has gone up, the other one's gone up as well.
Oh, right.
Typhoon is pretty rare. Is it?
I mean, not in the UK.
Not in the UK, no. I think it is an RAF Typhoon as well.
Turkish A321 has just arrived on the south side. We've also got the ATR from Aer Lingus on the taxi out as well, which has just come into shot in a moment. Should we blur them crops?
Yabouj. Yeah, it's going all the way from Coningsby all the way to the south of France. It's still flying. It's about to go over the Mediterranean and Italy. Probably on its way to Cyprus, right? Okay. Oh, this is going to be loud, this on this new setup. Air Lingus ATR 72 heading off to Dublin. Air Lingus flight 3325. Plenty of flights to Dublin. I think that's still the most popular destination from Manchester. It is. 81 flights per month to Dublin. Sorry, per week, sorry. British Airways landing in 3 minutes. Nice stories.
My sunglasses on the side there.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, please.
Let me know when you want to swap back.
Whenever. So. Sorry, chat, one sec. There we go, can see now.
Aer Lingus is lining up already. Using a bit of an early entrance to the runway. So I think if there's no power in here, then they won't have the commentary, will they, this weekend?
No, there's no commentary this weekend.
So I guess we'll have the same setup.
Exactly, yeah.
Like I said, Matt, if you want to join us on the show, you can. Or if you want to give yourself a day off. Or I know you said you might want to go do some photography.
Yeah, let us know, Matt, if you come in or not come in. But it's entirely up to you, mate. But there'll definitely be no remote cam this weekend.
What's the most delayed flight you've ever filmed? Claire is asking. The thing is, though, sometimes you'll go live, right, and you'll see a plane that you don't normally see, like a Cathay Pacific, and it was just from yesterday, you know, because it's gone tech or something, and it's been cancelled.
It's usually down to tech issues, isn't it, where it comes over the next day and rolls over, and you don't catch it.
Yeah, but we've seen some pretty long delays though that haven't been cancelled, so to speak. I remember one notorious one was that test Dreamliner, the Boeing Dreamliner with the Vietnam livery, and we rocked up pretty early to see it.
Like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like, and it was gorgeous golden hour, and I've got all the footage still on the NAS, and it's just like failed Vietnam catch, gorgeous lighting.
Yeah, and we were like, wow, if this comes out now, we're going to get the best picture of this.
Oh man, it was beautiful, golden, early morning lighting, south side, 2-3 left departures, and this super rare Vietnam Airlines Dreamliner, which that livery just pops anyway, but in that light, and it was delayed, and we were a bit miffed, we were a bit sad, because we were like, oh man, we just missed the lighting, but we'll stick around for it. And luckily we had Captain Mark in the DMs.
Mate, if it wasn't for him, we could have been stood there for hours.
Yeah, and he was saying, mate, it's getting pushed back more and more, and it got to the point where the departure time was like 3 p.m. Yeah. And yeah, we'd like been there since before sunrise, and I don't think it went out till like late afternoon. And by then it was on single runway ops as well, and it was just like, it just wasn't fun.
Wasn't it? Was it?
No. So yeah, that always did elude us, that lighting condition, and it's my favourite livery actually, that as well. So it was a bit sad to not see that. And it did a few flights around Manchester, I believe. I don't think it just did the one. It was back when 5G was in contention because it was causing issues, I think, in the US with wasn't it radio altimeters in Boeing fleets?
Yeah, so the 5G band was disrupting some equipment on board the aircraft.
Yeah.
Causing them to have issues when coming into land, like Andy said, with the radio altimeters, which kind of gives call-outs in the cockpit with regards to how close they are to the ground or obstacles or things like that. So I think we were over here just testing it, but obviously didn't have any issues over here, and we're on a completely different 5G band to what they use in the States, so I think it was more precautionary more than anything else.
Yeah, I think to this day they still don't use 5G around airports in the United States. They do here. Not here in Manchester, though.
Not the runway visit part.
We're safe. They landed here like, oh, there's no 5G at all. What are we doing here? They're trying to use
5G masters there. It just don't work. What's that sign?
They're trying to use
EE.
Yeah. Mac Aviation in the chat. Good afternoon to you, sir.
How you doing, mate? Great to see you.
Where's Matt Camp Smith? Matt's disappeared.
Yeah, don't forget to send that release fee for Matt's appearance on. Hope
you guys have a great show tomorrow. I'll be tuning in.
Yeah, hopefully weather stays good for you, mate.
Like I said, I'll be building a wardrobe because we ordered a wardrobe off IKEA. This really nice one. Like, I've never been a huge fan of IKEA things, but sometimes they're a nice. Like, I find that a lot of the products are quite cheap feeling. Like, they look nice and they're usually really like efficient and practical. But as you're building them, they're usually like cheap wood, aren't they? And cheap components, and like after like a year or two, you're going to see scuffs and stuff. Whereas if you went to like a more premium store, you pay a lot more, but you get like really thick like oak or like nice wood and really tough feeling wardrobes and furniture and stuff.
No veneer in here.
But you, for example, you have a sofa from there, don't you?
We do.
That's all right, isn't it?
I had the same thought process as you.
Yeah.
We ordered a sofa last Christmas from Sofology.
Oh yeah.
And they took our old sofa away, and then didn't deliver the new one, and didn't decide to tell us until I rang them up and said, "Where's my sofa?" So, recommendation from me: don't go anywhere near Sofology at all, guys.
That was awful, that wasn't it? That
it was right before
awful.
Christmas. Like Christmas, me and Jen were just sat on the floor on cushions.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting a sofa from IKEA, and I'd said the same thing to Jen, like, "Oh, I'm not sure if the quality is going to be very good," and this, that, the other. But I was actually really pleasantly surprised. It's been absolutely outstanding.
Nice.
Really, really has. And we got a 3 and a 2 for £600-700 cheaper than the corner sofa from Sofology.
Wow.
Was it that much? Maybe it's less than that. Maybe 400.
And how was the delivery? With it
delivery was rapid, mate. It was there in a couple of days.
Wow. Yeah, because I remember you telling me about the Sofology one, saying like it's taking like weeks or something. I was like, what, to get a sofa?
Months, man.
Months, was it? What the heck?
A couple of months.
Because like IKEA have like literally next day delivery on a lot of things.
Yeah, it was an absolute nightmare. So there was an issue with the foam or something. They couldn't get hold of foam. And basically they came and collected our old sofa, disposed of it, which was part of the service, and they were supposed to collect our sofa the night before and drop the new sofa off in the morning. So they came and collected it. Me and Jen had obviously just said, "Oh, we'll just go and watch TV in bed or something that night." And they just never delivered the sofa the next day. And I rang him. I was like, "Where's the sofa?" He said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, it's not arrived yet." I was like, "What do you mean it's not arrived? Like, you've took my other sofa away. It's Christmas Day, like, in a week or something. Like, what are you doing? Like, what we've got guests and everything, like." And they just said, "Oh, there's nothing really we can do." And to be fair, I did finally, like, after a lot of complaining, get through to a lady who was really helpful, and they managed to track down the sofa and this, that, the other.
Do you remember that when they were like, "Oh, it's in the warehouse, but we can't
find it. It's in." And I was like, "Right, do you want to tell me where the warehouse is, and I'll come and look for my name?" You know what I mean? Like, I've got to have a sofa. So anyway, this went on for like a week or something, and by that point, both me and Jen had completely lost faith in the company, and we were having doubts as to like how they'd handle us if there was anything wrong with the sofa and stuff. So we just said, "You know what?" We got offered a refund, and we said, "You know what, let's just take it," because by that point we really didn't want to, deal with Sofology anymore. And IKEA came in clutch. And to be fair, we've had the sofas like over, well over a year now.
Yeah,
been up for a year and a half, and they're just as good as they were. And we've got 2 cats that like run and jump on them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and they're still absolutely great, really comfy, and great for my afternoon nap. So definitely recommend.
No, I was impressed with this. I looked at the exact sofa that you've got when I went to IKEA, and I was like, "Wow, that's mega." That.
Yeah,
the
and
price
it's a lot cheaper as well.
Yeah. No, but we got this wardrobe, and it feels premium though, like, and it's IKEA price, so it's not expensive. But we got all the components for it, but there was like some parts that were out of stock, And you're like, oh, it might be in stock tomorrow. Kept checking, and it wasn't until we were on holiday that they finally appeared in stock.
Oh,
so
no.
we haven't been bothered to build up until
We
now.
got a new bed from IKEA a couple of years back, and that's been really impressive as well.
All right.
So I think as long as you don't go for the cheap stuff from there, it can actually last quite a long time.
That's it, yeah. There are some cheap products.
Logan Air lined up, ready to go. I assume this is off to Aberdeen, is it?
It is, yes. Logan Flight 24. On Flight Radar 24, there's a gorgeous picture of that on 23 left
I'll
in
let you
Golden
jump
Hour.
up after this one.
Yep. The other Qatar Airways A350 1000 coming in as well. That's just about to turn onto the approach. So stick around for that in the next sort of 10 minutes. Should be touching down. Should have some beautiful views of that. Right, I'll jump back up now. Stand by, folks.
Oh, it's on 9% already.
If I could do a change in this battery, could you pass the one that's in that holder there? I'll just quickly zip these around. Folks, I'm going to swap a battery as well on the camera, so that means that the screen's going to go black for about 10 seconds, maybe?
Yep, stand by, chat.
It's lasted a long time, this. Stand by.
Yeah, well, what's the chances of it switching to 2.3s? I'm not sure. I think I'll have to have a look.
Looks like tomorrow they'll be on 0.5.
I was going to say, I knew they were on for a couple of days.
Yeah, I think they are, yeah. Maybe Monday they'll swap back, looks like. It's never that reliable to check the forecast, but usually does give you a rough idea.
And Pegasus A320 Neo today. Sorry, A321 Neo on the taxi out. Jan42, hello, welcome to you on Twitch. Hope you're doing alright.
Hello.
Is your mic in the normal position?
I think so.
It's gone really quiet. Let me turn you up a bit.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
There you go. Let's have a look. How are we doing? Chat, we are on 44 brand new members on the channel. If we can hit 6 more VIPs, guys, only 6 more VIPs, we can give away a t-shirt to you guys. If you hit the dollar symbol, then click gifted membership. And if we hit 6 more, if we get to 50 today, we'll be giving away a t-shirt live on stream. Jack Repack update.
Yes.
We are on 41%. So we started on about 80. So yeah, it does get rinsed quite quickly with this laptop.
Oh, yikes. Okay, so yeah, definitely no way of having the PC in there then.
But I think I'll have to have a look, because I know there is a couple of different versions of this, isn't there? So this one is the Explorer 240. I think they might do some bigger ones as well.
Reminds me back in the day when you had that Halford's car battery thing.
Yeah. I wonder if this beeps when it's running out of battery. That would be quite sentimental, wouldn't it?
Throwback.
Hey, and Eric, Mr. Mac Aviation, gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community.
Yo.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very, very much.
That's huge. Thank you, dude. Well, I suppose that tips us over the edge, doesn't it, on the old giveaway?
It puts us 1 away.
Oh, does it? Oh, wow.
Mr. One Away, as Tom and Ann have also gifted a membership, and Beastie Lucifan have gifted a membership as well. I'm not sure if we caught those earlier on. As Stephen Terry also gifts an Airliners Live membership as well. Thank you so much, mate. And that rolls us into a giveaway and Puts us 50 memberships away from Audi. Only 50.
Yeah, thanks all.
Thank you, everybody. Let me get that giveaway set up. We're not going to hang around today. If you want to be in with a chance of winning yourself a t-shirt, exclamation mark Nige in the chat. Big shout out, Nige.
That's Nige.
It is. I've put it in the chat for you all. Exclamation mark Nige in the chat.
Hey.
Supporting us with a bit of power from the boss man over on the mound.
Power to the tower.
Should have been Yaboosh, but I'll do that next week.
Who's going to get the Yaboosh? That's the question. Yeah, cheers, Arak, as well for them.
Thank you very much. EasyJet on the south side, just arriving in from Newquay. And the Logan Air on the taxi out. ATR 72 for the Isle of Man.
Feather them props.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah. Wow.
Go back into that feathered range. Sounding awesome on the ATR as it taxis past. And just landing on the south side in from Palmer. A 2E 737-800. Let's have a look down the approach to Qatar. A350 1000 will be next to land. And an Air France A220 is also pinging up. So keep your fingers crossed for a couple of Wookiees.
Hopefully we see a nice pair of Wookiees.
Don't use caps. You have to type it exactly as it's written, I believe.
Yep, and just type it once as well. Otherwise you may lose your place due to spam.
2 minutes, and then we'll draw that. 35. And thanks again to everybody who's gifted memberships today, supporting the channel and the community, and getting us towards another giveaway. These have proved to be really popular with the community.
Beautiful departure there. Logan Air ATR.
And over 1,500 live viewers in the YouTube channel at the moment. A huge welcome to everybody. If you are new, get involved in the chat. And if you're watching on Twitch, say hello in the Twitch chat as well. I can see that.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button as well if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed as well.
Right, folks, you know what to type in the chat to do this giveaway. Are you ready? Get it written. 3, 2, One Miss Airliners live view as well. Yaboosh! Here we go. Just plain nuts. There you go.
Just plain nuts.
Just plain nuts. You've won yourself a t-shirt. We'll keep an eye open for you. Make sure you head over to airliners.live and pick yourself a t-shirt, a colour, a design, a size. Drop us a message with your full shipping address as well. And you got a t-shirt on the way to you, mate. We do say that you do need to claim it in the chat today, though, so we'll keep an eye open for that for the next 10 minutes or so. Make sure you claim that. Just plain nuts. There you go. Well done to you. Qatar just touching down.
Beautiful. Landed on the 05 right there. After a flight in from Doha, the A350 1000. Plenty of A350s on today's show.
Oh, stand by. Back in a sec.
Cheers, Lee. Thanks for sending that message in. Beautiful Qatar Airways super airliner. Nice purple tone as well to the text. Always liked it. I think the Qatar Airways livery looks really nice on the A350 as well. Not such a big fan of it on the 777 and the Dreamliners, as we also see here at Manchester. What do you folks think in the chat?
Sorry, chat. Couple of house things. Just plain nuts saying, where do I go to claim? So if you head to airliners.live, and in the bottom right hand side of our website there'll be a little message symbol there. If you type in there what you want, what t-shirt you want, what size, and your full shipping address, we can get that arranged for you.
Just had a go around.
I was going to say, I hear something going around there. We've see Pegasus, because the Qatar's still on the runway. A321 Neo just making a right hand turn away from us. I think we are visual with that. Yeah, Andy's got it. Eagle eyes. I also saw a message from Tom and Ann actually as well. Oh, that's nice. Tom and Ann saying we have an EcoFlow Delta 2 we can bring down on Sunday if you need extra power as well. Thank you very much, guys. To be honest, I may look at these Jackeries later on, because I think it may just be something, chat, that although we won't use it too often, may just be, you know, safe to have around for when we need it.
I suppose when we do like Southside shows and whatnot, they'll be very useful.
Yeah, but thank you very much, guys. Thank you very, very much. My iPad isn't charging. Let's have a look at this. Oh, we don't need that anymore, do we? I can nab it off there instead. Buzzing. And the Qatar A350 1000 just arriving into Manchester Airport after a 6.5-hour flight from Doha. 1-year-old aircraft from April 2022.
Wow. Must be close to my birthday then.
And Liam Fletcher gifting a membership to the community. Thank you very much, Liam, putting us on 51 brand new VIPs today.
Cheers, Liam. Hope you're well. Qatar's going to taxi into Terminal 2 here at Manchester Airport. quite a long taxi into that terminal. It's the furthest from the runway.
Hey Paula, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, a few people saying getting well soon, Paula. You've been sick today, so didn't go to work. I hope you're feeling better soon then. Yeah, you're right. It was slower leaving the runway.
Yeah, get well soon, Paula. Glad you could tune in though.
EasyJet just about to touch down as well from Barcelona. On the taxi out, the Jet2 737-800. 23 years old, this one, from 2001.
Wow.
On the way out to Prague. Still waiting on the Air France to push back. But aviation. Try saying that 3 times with your mouth full. Thank you very much. Saying happy 1 month membership. Do you think they should put a third runway at Manchester? I don't think we need it, dude. I don't think there's enough traffic. We don't even have the like I own the airport. Manchester doesn't even have the second runway in use 24/7 at the moment. Mac Aviation, Mr. Arek, no worries, mate. I hope you have a fantastic show tomorrow, a great weekend as well. And thanks again for supporting the channel.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we need 2 runways is not so much the traffic levels, it's the actual throughput of the runways as well. You look at somewhere like Gatwick, it's much busier there, but they only have the 1 runway, and they can manage on that. It's because that one runway is much more efficient. You can get planes on and off it quicker due to more rapid exit taxiways, more parallel taxiways for planes to use. Whereas Manchester, it's a little bit not as efficient, so the 2 runways does come in useful. But a third, I don't think so. I think speaking to some of the farmers and stuff, they have had consultations and stuff about a possible future planning of a third runway, but that is literally just more reconnaissance. I don't think that's anything like they're doing it. We need to find a place to put it. It's more.
I think you'd have to see a huge increase in not only traffic but parking for said traffic at Manchester before
there's a lot.
A third runway would be even remotely considered.
I mean, look at Heathrow. They're really struggling to get their third runway through, and they do need it. They operate regularly at 99% capacity for the runways. So maybe one day we'll see that third runway, but it's just a nightmare, with planning permissions and all the steps it requires. Not to mention all the kind of environmental impact as well of that. Done a great job here at Manchester though, because there's a lot of wildlife and a lot of big ecosystem around the airport that can coexist, should I say, sorry, with the existence of the airfield quite nicely. Yeah, who said that? Seb saying, I think a taxiway down runway 2 would be beneficial. It would.
Yeah, I think there's only so much you can change about the layout of the airport, but definitely that would be step 1, I think, in my book.
I think the river as well, because there's a river down the side of the second runway called the River Bolland, and that would make expansion incredibly tricky, let alone all the land that needs to be reformed. But that river also makes it tricky for a new taxiway, for example.
And Jenny Watts gifting a membership to the community. Thank you very much, Jenny. I hope you're doing well. And Bulldog saying, I'm tuning in from Northwich, just off the flight path, so I get the planes coming in just before you see it. Keep up the streams, and that's from James. Cheers, man.
Cheers, James. Here's one of the leased Jet2 aircraft.
You can just make out a something faint under there, saying something airlines. I wonder who
where's
the
that?
Previous owner on that was. Just to the right of Friendly Low Fares.
Oh yeah.
operated by ETF Airways, so it's not their branding on there. Let us know in the chat if any of you eagle-eyed viewers can spot what that says. I don't have access to the history at the moment. Terry just saying, if you do get one of them Jackery packs, you do need to charge it regularly, even if you're not using it.
Yeah,
just to maintain the life of the battery. I mean, to be honest, for us, that, you know what, Andy, that would be something to be quite useful around the office for when we're doing filming and stuff for lights and stuff like that. So it probably would be worth keeping it powered up anyway.
Nice, just playing nuts.
It's XASL, Roger Dodgers.
Right.
And Just Plain Nuts says, I'm so excited I chose a black A350 t-shirt. There you go, mate. Awesome. I hope you sent us your full shipping address as well with your message. If you didn't, drop me that as well if you can. And just be aware, it takes about 2 weeks for us to get orders to you just because we order them in. So you'll get an email from us with an order that we create that will have like a 0 price on it and everything like that. And then you'll receive an email from us when your order ships as well. Looks like the Air France A220's on the taxi, folks. So another nice departure coming up. But thanks everyone hanging out today. I must admit it's been quite a nice show so far. And William tuning in from Brazil. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Nice, Shane. You can power that thing from solar panels as well. No way.
Whoa.
Don't know that it'd really be much effective here than the RVP though, mate.
No.
Oh, watch out. Watch out. LA Flights is in the chat.
What?
Yo, how are you doing, guys?
Hey.
Talking about the battery, sometimes the battery says it's 100%, but it runs out quicker than expected. Then again, it could just be my luck. I think that's just batteries in general, isn't it? We have that on some of our camera batteries as well, actually.
Yeah, that happens when we do streams for 12 hours.
Usually it's down to temperature.
Yeah.
A lot of the thing that messes with batteries.
Yeah, something we have to deal with a lot in Manchester.
But great to see you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in. And folks, if you don't already, I'm sure you all do, but if you don't, head over, give LA Flights a subscribe. Absolute legends. But I know Peter's been running the streams recently, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And doing an absolutely mega job on that awesome channel over in the States.
I remember when we were doing that filming when it was negative 10 degrees Celsius. And just everything was just running out super quick.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's like temperatures that these batteries don't even work at. Like I think it's much lower than that, but still something you have to factor in parts of the world. Definitely not LA though.
Yeah. We do love LA Flights. If you want to watch LA Aviation, guys, that is the only channel you need to consider. Doing an absolutely awesome job, and they've got an extremely positive, friendly environment, friendly community, just like here over on Airliners Live. It's a great place to be, really friendly place to be as well. So if you love your time here on Airliners Live, you're going to be just as homely and just as welcome over on LA Flights as well.
I just wish their time zone was the same as ours so I could have it on in the office.
I know. Will you stream in the middle of the night just for us on a Monday?
3 a.m.
Yeah,
is that all right?
On a Monday.
Yeah. Because in our new office we have like the TV on the wall between our desks. So we always have like live streams on there, but it's usually like Manchester streamers or London or whatever's on.
Hey, and thank you very much, mate. Returning member Jump Seat for LA Flights. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Welcome to the flight deck.
Thank you so much.
When are you coming over to Manchester anyway?
I know. We need to do some sort of link up, I think. Maybe for the charity show this year.
Yeah.
maybe if we can work out a way where we can link in together, Peter. If you think that could be fun, I would love to do like a dual location stream. And I think we've got the kit here to make it possible if you want to get involved. I think that could be something pretty epic.
Again, time zones. We'd have to work it out.
Yeah, we'd have to work it out. Yeah. You guys go live at 2 a.m. my time. Yikes.
Yikes. Big yikes. What? Is that on a Sunday, is it, I guess?
So
for us, that's 9 a.m., isn't
it? In 3 hours' time from now, what time is it there? Let me know.
Oh, is this in regards to our summer? Yeah,
our summer schedule. Yeah,
you can see how glorious the summer is in the UK.
Yeah, because during the summer months we go live in the afternoon on Wednesdays, so we would be going live in about 3 hours' time, maybe just under. You was out for 13 hours the other day. Yeah, we don't have anywhere near the traffic to support that sort of stream here.
How do you not so much endurance, but because I've seen your camera, for example, is one we have to kind of twist the zoom and stuff. Does that not get knackering after 6 hours? And where do you go to the bathroom? Do you just not?
You just not.
You just don't. There you go. Ryanair 737-8200 on the roll.
The Ryanair Max. It's on the way out to Paris Beauvais.
Be a nice little flight, that.
Yeah, because I've seen I know when Josh was on the camera as well, he's got his arms above his head.
Yeah.
And I just think, mate, how are you doing that for 8 hours? Like, you must just have either really good circulation or you're just hitting the gym 24/7.
He's been eating his spinach, tell you that.
Like, imagine putting your arms above your head for 8 hours.
Mad lad.
You know you can get remote control zoomers, guys. you know that's a thing, right? You can have your hands in your pockets and you press a button, it zooms in and out. You don't have to torture yourselves. About the toilet situation. I know, but the problem is, mate, at some point you're forced to think about it. Otherwise it gets a little bit warmer down there when you don't intend it to.
And is it not warm? Like, it's warm over there, so you're not like drinking more water then. I don't know.
Yeah, it reminds me, either way, you guys, I don't know how you do it.
Reminds me of when we were where we used to work, and there was an event where we had to stick cloth to the ceiling. Do you remember that? And as a result, for hours, you were arms up in the air.
Yeah.
And it was just the most tiring thing ever. Obviously, I think you kind of do a bit more manual work there, but
yeah, we were because that stage draping is so heavy, really, really heavy.
LA is 8 hours behind the UK. So at 4 p.m. that's going to be 8 a.m. I think for you guys.
It's not the same with auto zoom. It's personal touch that counts. What?
Hey, I watch LA flights for the zooming.
Yeah,
Those guys are the top dogs for zooming. I kind of understand with sometimes they could be, we even find it as well, a bit jarring on the old zoom. In fact, on most shows we use 2 cameras here on the roof. So one zoomed in, one zoomed out, so kind of there's no zooming then.
Andy saying, what's happening with the Vancouver shows? We put an announcement out, Andy, and put it in the newsletter as well, that unfortunately we've closed down the Vancouver location on Airliners Live, as it just wasn't pulling the viewer numbers, unfortunately, mate. We gave it a really good go, and we did our very best, but it just wasn't. You guys just weren't tuning in. It wasn't busy enough. We were lucky to get 100 viewers on most shows. Was it a bit more than that? Am I understanding that?
200-300.
200 or 300.
Yeah, on a yeah.
So it just wasn't pulling the numbers, and we tried our best with it, but it was getting to the point where it was literally only just covering costs, which is fine for us, but obviously Henry had to earn a living from it as well, and it just wasn't worth it, unfortunately.
And then obviously when something went wrong, like an equipment failed and we had to buy a new one, all of a sudden I don't think we were basically just paying out of pocket then. So we gave it a lot longer than
we probably should.
Yeah, from a business point of view, but we enjoyed it, and now Henry's kind of on his own, and he's doing his own shows on his channel, Jetflix TV. So go check that out.
Yeah,
we've supported him in helping set things up on his channel. He deserves the audience. He's a great guy. He's very knowledgeable. You guys enjoy him as well, so it kind of makes sense. It wasn't like a bad thing.
Yeah, we just wanted to, because Henry said, "Oh, I'd like to give it a go on my channel. Do you mind?" And like, no, absolutely not. Like, if any, it will help you. You know what I mean? Like, anything you need, and we helped him get all the equipment set up and moved across to his channel, and helped him with some settings and things like that. So if you still want to watch the Vancouver stuff, just head over to Jetflix and have a watch on there.
Air France, a nice pair of Wookiees.
Let's have a turn up, see if we can hear anything. I doubt it. I think they're probably going to be on idle, but we'll see. Fortunately not. Those geared turbofans quite easily shifting the plane along at idle.
Yeah, it's one of the things. All these new airlines in it, they don't really need much thrust to push them along.
I mean, even with IAEs on the older Airbuses, those things will just quite happily roll along.
All right.
John saying the RAF Typhoon is about to land in Sardinia. It was number one track before.
Hopes and dreams shattered. Yeah, the JFK shows are great, LA flights. I enjoy them. I need to get myself over there. I've been to JFK before as a layover. I was only there for like 2 hours, but I had a little walk around. I'd love to stay in that TWA hotel, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my. That is like, there's a few things in the world, as like a av geek who likes to travel and stuff, that you have to do, and I think staying there is one of them. Because some of the suites that kind of like overlook the airfield. And you got that heated pool on the rooftop, haven't you?
That's where you'll find me.
Yeah. And it's just so well done, that place. It's so good.
You should try a show at Perth, Australia. It's just finding somebody who's committed enough to do it, Jean. Like, we'd love to do a military show, but we just don't have a host for it, and you have to have somebody who's really, really committed to start up another location, and people like Henry are quite hard to come across, honestly.
Yeah. Noisy.
And not only that, you are opening yourself up to get robbed as well, because at the end of the day, at some point you've got to trust this person enough to send them the gear to stream with, you know.
Oh, that too, yeah.
And
there's a lot of it's like a long-term trust as well, isn't there? And yeah, there's a lot.
And you're kind of giving them full access to broadcast on the brand that we've all kind of built up over the years, and one person could literally just destroy it for everybody, you know. It's a real risk.
Yeah.
A-Road Autos UK, thank you very much for your premium economy membership. Welcome into you.
Fly me to Perth, I'll go.
Yeah, mate. Imagine.
I remember, it's just a tiny bit off topic, speaking to Noel Phillips, because I always used to think that going abroad and doing a live show in a country like, let's say, the US, wouldn't be allowed, because it's like would you need like a work visa for that? But apparently not. And then you look at someone like Noel Phillips, they're doing it all the time, you know, like going to different countries and working and stuff. Turns out it's you just conduct a business on your own behalf, like a work trip, you know, like a business trip. So, I mean, to the US, it'd be tricky. I think a lot of countries can get expensive to travel to because, you know, I assume with LA flights, if they go from California to New York, they can still use all the same gear. Whereas if they went to Europe or if we went to the US, did a stream, we'd have to get like new SIM cards, data, and probably new equipment to get different bands of networks. As we were saying earlier, in the US, they use different 4G and 5G bands, so some equipment might not work. There's so many moving parts. And then just getting the equipment over there as well.
Joanna, loving the car air fresheners. Yeah,
Nice.
I need to put a new one in my car, actually, Joanna. They're available on airliners.live if you've not got yours yet, chat.
But if LA Flights ever came to the UK, I'm sure they could borrow some of our bits for their stream if they wanted to do one.
100%.
That'd be dope. Air France A220 heading back to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Taking flights on this rather cloudy day here at Manchester Airport. This morning was glorious. It was like loads of sunshine. And then these kind of like low clouds have rolled in now. And it's pretty chilly as well still. Bon voyage indeed.
Thanks, Chester Mike. Getting those links in the chat. On the taxi out, about to come round the corner. The Pegasus A320 back out to Antalya.
Nice. Pegasus and Turkish operations in general are picking up now. Turkey getting increasingly busy. I know, like, from personal experience, around May is when Turkey gets, like, very busy. I went once in April, and it was just, like, a lot of tourism. Touristy places were all closed. And it was until May that they all started to open again. And then going into June, where the real summer season kicks off.
Caroline, welcome back for 4 months of business class membership. She's currently plane spotting in Lanzarote. Hope you're having a great time.
Charles saying, greetings everyone. It's 6:02 on Friday here. It's New Mexico, US. Yo.
Hey mate, you're not bothering at all, mate. You enjoy the channel as much as you want. Get involved in the chat. We've got no issues with it whatsoever. Just enjoy it. But if you prefer to be lurking as well, that's absolutely fine as well. I really appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Gavin, hello, welcome to you.
Ooh, Iceland Air Max. Taxiing past as well. The green stripe on the tail, as seen earlier in the show. Heading back to Reykjavik, Iceland. It is a nice day for spotting in terms of lighting and visibility.
Rob saying, I'm tuning in from Perth. Give me 6 months until I retire and then I'll do the stream for you.
There you go.
Rob, drop us a message, mate, when you retire then. How about that?
Perth looks good, yeah. Sydney, obviously, is great. Sid Squad do an awesome job over there. And Melbourne as well. That looks like Melbourne's like seen as like the Manchester of Australia. It's got really nice views, good lighting, nice variety of planes as well.
And the Boise saying, I made my first trip to the RVP on Tuesday this week. It's a brilliant place. I live in Cornwall, so it's quite the trek to come more regularly, but thank you for the streams. Hey, thanks for coming up, mate. And where did you hear about the RVP? Did you hear about it through our streams, or did you have you been here before?
There's a long way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. Eastern Airways over on the south side.
Yeah, usually there's plane ferries, like football teams around and stuff, so I'm curious what she's in for, or unless it's just an Eastern Airways scheduled commercial flight.
Dad's Secret Kitchen, I think most of them are painted, mate, rather than decals.
Liveries, is it? Yeah, I think so. There's actually Airborne Colours in East Midlands who did that new Brussels special as well, a really pretty purple one.
That's impressive.
A lot of their work is hand painted.
Hey Mel, long time no see. How are you doing?
Hello.
Returning for 27 months premium economy membership. Thank you very much for that. I say long time no see. You've probably donated 12 times. I've missed it. I'll be doing well. Thanks for the long-term support of the channel as well. Really appreciate that.
Yeah,
putting us to 54 brand new VIPs.
Oh, it is a Tomorrowland special. Yes, one in the chat said that earlier. Took 17 days to paint.
Wow, I can imagine.
1,900 man-hours to cover 550 litres of paint to get this new A320neo special livery with Brussels Airlines.
Wow. I wonder how much of an impact that has on fuel economy.
That as well. And I'm thinking like 19 days in like a really specialist workshop like that. That must be expensive. Whole team of people working on it for 19 days. Well, that can't be cheap. Like, you think airlines is trying to like cut costs by like, going with the perfect type of seat and, printing things on the right paper and stuff, but then they spend that. It's wild. I mean, I am not complaining as a plane spotter.
Absolutely not.
I'm doing the opposite, but I want more. It's mad. It's so good, though. I think it's better than the old Tomorrowland special, which in itself was nice. But this is something else. Check it out, folks. Airborne Colours on Twitter. They posted that exact post. I'll give it a retweet actually on ours.
Gavin saying, can you see the Ryanair that just landed? We can. It's just taxiing in on the south side.
Yeah, I'll swing around and catch that for you, folks.
No worries, Matt. The Alaska Disney livery model is on sale at the moment. A little cheap for Jen. I'm on strict orders to not buy any more models, so there you go. Unfortunately not.
I think of all the space you'll have in your new house.
Oh yeah. I work too much now, so I can't watch anymore, saying Mel.
Oh, that's sad. Well, thank you for supporting, though. That's very kind, even though you're not watching.
Yeah, just on your lunch. Are you still doing vet stuff, Mel?
Ryanair 737 taxiing in.
Do you guys go to Norwich Airport, guys? No, we're Manchester based.
Yeah, we'll do the odd show from some of the local airfields. Barton is one of them. That's subject to weather. Liverpool Airport sometimes Harden. Occasionally East Midlands as well.
Don't listen to Jen in the chat, guys. I am selling some aviation tags though. If anybody's interested in those, feel free to drop me a message on Discord. But I've definitely not agreed to selling any models.
We've thrown a lot of our stuff in the loft.
That's fake news.
And part of me is there, like, in the loft, should they get like a little display up there? You know, like, because you got all these nice models up there.
Yeah. I'm just going to bring a couple to the office, I think.
That's a good idea. We need some shelves, don't we?
Yeah.
IKEA trip. When?
I'm good, mate. You feel free.
Why do you send Jen? She'll do it.
Jen will love it.
Yeah. There you go, John.
A380 model for sale. Jen's listing it now. You better not touch our models.
I want a Billy bookcase and a Yaboosh, please.
Lee Fuller says, I'm the same, Martin. I'm not allowed any more snakes. But she can have as much wool as she wants. But I think that's a little bit differently. What snakes do you have? Do you have any poisonous ones? Or venomous, rather, is the correct terminology, isn't it?
Is it? There you go. Jen's getting you an Etsy page set up.
Yeah. Concorde model being listed shortly.
Martin's
Look
models.
at selling all my stuff.
Facebook Marketplace, slinging them out the door. Quick sale, must go soon. Must go before Martin's own.
Who's on the back of this Norwegian then?
Anne Kath Vestley.
There we go. Let us know any info in the chat. I can't quite make out the small text underneath there, I'm afraid.
Norwegian author.
Ah, right, okay.
It's a nice picture, that.
Yeah.
One of the nicer ones that have been not weathered.
Lee's got corn snake, hognose snake. I've not heard of that one, and a spotted python. I've held a corn snake. I don't mind snakes, to be fair. I'm just not about the venomous ones, because I think you just get comfortable with it, and then it'd do you in, wouldn't it?
That's it.
You see those? I've spoke about this before on stream, haven't I?
Yes.
I watch them channels. You know, the ones that have got the venomous snakes, and the guy comes up and he like opens the cage. Oh, how are you doing? Not seen you for ages. Oh, should we get you out? Should we clean you? He's like, have this. He's like jumping out at him, like trying to bite him. He's like, oh, you're happy today, aren't you? Like, no, it's not, mate. It's trying to kill you. It's not happy at all. And he goes, oh, just pass that barrel over, will you? He passes the barrel over, chucks a snake in and like puts a lid on dead quick. It's like, mate, that is not a pet. That's something that is literally trying to kill you.
Trying to hold the stick, like trying to hold it at a distance. Like,
And I'm all about like I get that you can appreciate the snake and you can look at it and stuff like that. But for me, I'm more about, if I've got a pet, I don't want to have trust issues with it. You know what I mean? Or I don't want to have something that I'd feel a bit worried to handle, because I'm not about that. Martin won't be going to Australia then. No, I've said that before as well. I think the thing that worries me about Australia is you have to change your mindset, don't you, when you go over there? You can't just come outside, put your boot on. You have to give it a shake and check it. You know, make sure there's nothing there. You can't just like pick something up off the floor without. And I just feel like, because you've been in the UK for so long, you probably just not think twice about that. Put your foot in, annoy a little spider who thinks he's won the Omaze house giveaway, and that'd be you donezo, mate. No more airliners live.
that'd be one way to go. Put his boot on too quick.
Jen's still in the chat saying she's shipping worldwide. You're not using my label printer. And you're not using our Royal Mail guy either. You can go to the angry lady at the Royal Mail shop and drop it off yourself.
You got 2 parcels. Oh. Got to get another Yorkie for that. Can't be doing that. You're giving us more business.
Tony P with a 29 months executive club member.
Wow.
Saying, sorry I've not been watching today. I'm on work training course all day. I've just got a few minutes to say hi. Thank you very much, mate. One of our long-term VIPs and our highest tier of membership as well. Thank you so much for that. Matt's going to pack them all for me. Listen, Matt Smith's already pushing his luck.
There's a place you can get metal airliner models, like die-cast ones.
Yeah, they sell them here at the RVP, or you can get them online all over the place. Have a look for Gemini Jets, probably one of the best ones, or J-Fox is another great brand. It's your comfy slippers that are the problem, because spiders like the comfort as well. Well, because they like fluffy and stuff in there. Reza saying there's no winglets on that 7.3. That's weird. You don't see too many of them, but we do see it with Jet 2.
It's weird because some of them have the split scimitars as well, so like different versions of the same plane. Sometimes get to see the 737-300s with Jet 2 at Manchester. They are so bizarre to see. Holidays you can trust, indeed. You really can trust them, to be fair. Great airline, great service.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in today, guys. It's turned out to be quite a good show, actually. I know we had a few issues at the beginning, but thanks for bearing with us. And we'll be using the same setup again on Sunday. So we'll see you as normal on Sunday for the show.
Yeah, might as well wrap up soon, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Give it another 10 minutes and then finish for today. But I think we should have power back, hopefully, for next week's show. We'll keep you up to date, of course, of what's going on.
Yeah, a lot of improvements happening at the Runway Visitor Park. They've got a new education centre building?
Yeah, just round the other side, near the car park.
That's great.
They do a lot of school trips there, and something that seems to be really popular. It's certainly something that I would have liked to have done as a kid.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's it, chat. I've got to finish now. Go and see how many models I've got left.
There's a car boot sale going on outside your house.
That's it. EasyJet over on the south side, just taxiing in from Malta, and just arrived in the Egyptair A321neo from Cairo.
Oh, nice. Let's catch that.
Brake fans.
Wow, they're noisy, aren't they?
Not sure which Airbus that's on, but if you can hear that, guys, the ring in there.
Wow, that's a slow rotation there. Very smooth. Jet 2 737, they use a lot of runway. Them aircraft do. Making the most.
Let's have a quick look then. What we got going on. That's a shame.
It was nice to catch the Egypt Air though.
Yeah, there's only 3 EasyJets now in a conga line coming in, so nothing special on the way in, and there's really nothing on the way out either.
No, it's not that.
So we may wrap it there, chat. I think we've had the best 4 today, but thanks again for everybody tuning in, and thanks to you all for supporting the channel as well. You're all extremely generous with 54 brand new VIPs on today's show.
Yep.
We'll be back with you on Sunday for the Sunday show. And thanks again for Matt covering our show on Wednesday as well. Usually Matt would be live with you today on the Friday show. And don't forget, hopefully next week, Wednesday, we will be moving our schedule to the afternoon. We'll announce on our community page on YouTube alongside our social medias what time we'll be streaming. And you'll be in with some nice lighting guys on those shows. So I'll be bringing my camera down. And as Matt says, we'll be trying to get a little photography club together at the RVP. So if that's be something that would interest you guys, make sure you get involved on our Discord server so you can see who's attending. And as I said, when we can, we will get somebody on the mound with you guys to help you with settings and any questions you may have. Try and get you guys going home with some really nice pictures. So take it easy, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. Unfortunately, it's going to be no music or anything today on the limited setup. So Andy's going to whistle.
Oh yeah,
on our way out.
And, I can't whistle. Is the problem?
You can.
No, I can't whistle.
You what?
No,
you can't whistle.
No, did you not know?
I never knew that.
That's the best I could do.
Well, guys, I guess we'll.
That's even worse.
See you on the next one.
But you can whistle.
I can.
There you go.
Take it easy. So half an hour.
Yaboosh.
Yaboosh. Well, this is awkward, isn't it? Bye. I'm going. I'm seeing him. I'm just messing around now. Right, see you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye, guy. Bye.